Hey guys. Okay, so what else goes wrong? We'll give up. Okay, so these are a bunch of empty parent nodes so that I can organize things. Brainstorm. My original plan was to drag stuff away, which is a little awkward. You have to do things like drag this here, then drag these back in order to move one node. However, I could also do things like copy, paste. Oh, wait. I was just trying to get one node. Oh, it gets all the children. Alright, you can copy and then delete. If you do that though, you might need to mark them in the original. I think I'll just move them. But I'm gonna keep brainstorming before I move them. He says 5 to 10 is often good, but I'm doing a really big topic. Um, yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, that is what I... Okay. Or now I'll do this on a separate. Okay. Why does it? Yeah. I mean, I guess it is a typo. Oops. I didn't know I was red. Okay, I need to zoom in more if I'm going to type things. I did not get my cursor in the right place. What else do people do? Oh, there's center key. What are those? Center node and control R. Um, I had another train of thought. What the fuck was it? Like 5 nodes ago. Also, I was gonna organize them by topic, but it wasn't that. Oh, it's project planning and resources. Is it twice? Which is the correct one? I'm gonna check. Okay, it ends in YQ. So this one, delete. Make sure I have the, yeah, I have the YQ one here. How many nodes is this? Okay, that seems like we brainstormed enough to get started. And Control R. Okay, so we're now gonna have topics. Like goals. For getting upset. There were some other big ones. But alright, forgetting. Confusion. Upset, upset. Social status. Forgetting. Getting. Giving up. Put that under upset. People don't know what to do next. Confusion. People avoid important issues like not overreaching. Bad process. Learning process. People do things without knowing what their goal is. Learning process. Or that could be confusion. And this one could be learning process. I don't know. Good enough for now. Alright, even when people have a goal, they often don't know how to judge success or failure at the end. Okay, so that goes under goals. People get bored by stuff. Okay, let's change this to like emotions. No. Emotional. No, fuck. Alright, let's make another one. Emotional resist. I can always like undo categories later. errors? I'm gonna leave this one under social, the overestimating other people. Social. This one could be social, but it's various things. People hide their problems. I'm gonna call that emotional resistance. People try to avoid and downplay conflict. I'm gonna leave that here. People aren't confident in their ability to solve problems. Sudden or confused. People seek compromises. Alright, that's learning method process. People don't want to work on childish learning topics. Social. People need to work on childish learning topics. Now that is like correct answers or something. Proper process. People allocate resources poorly. That's bad learning process. Okay, sabotaging. Errors, I guess? People sabotage their life. I don't know, it seems sort of like emotional resistance. People overestimate their capabilities. I'll call that bad learning process and get rid of errors. Okay, so they're a little more organized now. Okay, now, zoom out a bit. We're gonna put this above. I think that'll be better. And we're going to start linking some stuff. So we can do things like, I'm going to duplicate this whole thing. Right, copy, paste. There, and then I'm going to drag these ones around. These will be my working ones. So, drag this over here. Drag all of these over. Okay, okay, people get upset by criticism. If you get upset by criticism, then people will get upset during critical discussion. Okay. If, then. So the link between those two nodes. That's not wrong. Alright, what else can I link? Alright, so we're gonna do people want high social status. Children are low social status. Okay, we've got some linkages there. These two make this one, and that makes this one. I'll clarify. In order to maintain, to have or appear to have a social status, people don't want to appear childish. Okay. So this one here is really important. It's going to help link things. This. People need to work on childish topics. So, people, in order to succeed, people need to work on projects they can succeed at. When people overestimate their capabilities, they choose projects requiring capabilities they don't have, which leads to failure. Hey, what the fuck is going on with this arrow? What the fuck? It's like backwards? That's a graphical glitch in that like exact spot. Weird. There, I fixed it. How many words is this? Oh, I duplicated everything. Let me just grab the original tree then. Copy. 431 words in the original tree. And I've written a few extra ones when I was linking stuff. Okay. I didn't want this to be like people do things and the result is they're sabotaging their learning and like infer it from overestimating their capabilities or something. What I meant when I wrote this is due to static memes or whatever, they take actions to sabotage. It's not super specific, but it's. I wanted to have something in that ballpark. Okay, so people need to have goals for try to achieve the goals and have achievable goals. Achievable. Try to achieve the goals and objectively measure, test, check, evaluate whether they succeed. Success or failure. At their goals. Okay, so the big picture goal is learning. These aren't all undesirable effects. Some of these things I'm writing are things that I think will help tie it together. We're looking for core problems, but we need to know what the big picture goal is that the problems relate to. So, grab another topic section. Big picture goal is learning. People need to have this. So then people won't learn without goals, and people won't learn without evaluating success or failure. Okay. I think I'm gonna link these. So, no. I need one in the middle. People have discussions without goals or without knowing if they are succeeding or failing at their goals. Because they're discussing without goals and or goal evaluation. So the discussion doesn't lead to goal success. Okay, that was my point. People are abandoning discussions because they aren't leading to goal success. And I'm going to take the forgetting one. Oh, people give up? Yeah, let's do that too. People often give up because their discussions don't lead to goals. Where was the one I wanted? It was in goals? Was it in goals? Maybe it's forgetting. People forget to follow up on their discussions? Yeah, let's take this. Alright, people, scare quotes, forget to follow up on discussions because they are abandoning discussions they don't view as successful. Okay, and then what I have here, people go back to the start of a discussion. Yeah, so they're sort of trying to start over instead of trying to build on things. People don't try to build on discussions, no, build on stuff that they don't view as successful. And then that results in people go back to the start of a discussion. Basically, they are ignoring stuff instead of trying to build on it because they don't see success or value in that stuff. Often they say they do. They'll say, "Oh, that was a good discussion, and now we're doing more stuff." But it's, I guess I won't go into that. All right, we have a larger set of links here. We have these goal things. What are these? Even when people have a goal, they often don't know how to judge success or failure at the end. Even when people have a goal and could judge final results. Okay, yeah. So these are reasons they. That out of the way. Okay. We're gonna take these and we're gonna point them to here. These are actually separate. It's not one causes the other. Sort of. They're related now. People get confused during discussions. Okay, we can blame that on the lack of goals plus goal evaluation, including in the middle. If people discuss without clear goals and or without clear goal evaluation, including midway that's what you really need. It's not like this. It's not like evaluating halfway to your goal. It's having sub goals and then you evaluate those. Um, People get confused because they don't know what. That's one of the reasons. People also get confused because people get confused because they can't evaluate individual small parts, such as a single paragraph or even part of a sentence. Understanding. These I can bring over here somewhere. These are like consequences. Here we go. It's this. So this is a major major result. So I'm gonna give it some coloring. Here we go. Oh god, that's terrible. Light gray. That's still awful. Everything's too strong. Need some different colors. Something. I'll give it a shape. That'll be easier. Okay, hexagons are major conclusions, I guess. Like this is where I'm gonna want to link to a different tree, probably. It'll be like how people get confused, and I'm gonna point here, and okay, there we go. How people get confused, and we have two things. This and this. Um, People work on stuff that's too hard for them. This is going to be a diamond node that we're going to get to from some previous stuff. So let's start working on that. Okay, why do people need to work on childish topics? Alright, okay. Childish topics include many easier and introductory topics. Schools fail and people don't already know all that stuff. Working on things that builds on childhood topics. If you're confused about childhood topics, doesn't work. Okay, people need to work on childish topics, but people don't want to work on childish topics. People don't want to work on childish topics. This is a major node. I'm gonna make this a diamond. Okay, people don't want to, but need to work on stuff. People work on stuff that's too hard for them, e.g. because it builds on knowledge that they don't have, like childish topics, so they fail. Oops, I didn't want to make that thing move. Okay, so this helps explain this node. Okay, so it's going to be something like, in order to maintain social status, people want to work on impressive stuff. In order to maintain social status, people want to work on impressive stuff. And just leave it up there. People overestimate other people. Put this back for now. Okay, original brainstorm. That's what I'll call that thing. Maybe I should do a link from here, or both. I'll just do both. Okay, there. So this is a bit of a conclusion. Alright, so this goes here. Oh no, wait, this actually should be separate. I'm gonna put this somewhere else. This one I want to connect to bad learning process stuff. Okay, one more free node. Oh, I have this already. That will totally help connect. In fact, I'm just going to delete that fucking note. It's a duplicate, right? We're going to delete that. We're going to take this. And we're going to point it here. Take this. Delete it. And take this. Point it here. I think this is going pretty well. I got a lot of nodes connected so far. Just like Goldratt said would be possible. This graphically glitched or something. Like, I know there was more to that tree. Oh, there. Okay, it's fixed. Oh, people get upset by criticism. I don't know what to do with that one yet. It's not really connected to what I've been writing about. I have conflict avoidance somewhere else, don't I? I've hide problems. Because weakness slash problems is low social status. In order to avoid upsetting people, and in order to have social rapport. People don't think and speak critically during discussions. And then this is a cause as well. But people need to think critically during discussions to succeed. Right, new starter node. People need to think and speak critically for discussions to be productive. People have unproductive discussion. Oh, this doesn't need its own node. I'll just put it here. Now, where's that thing about people giving up? There it was. Okay, so the lower down stuff are consequences, and the higher up stuff is causes. So like this is an example of a cause. We're not gonna be able to fix this one. This is like not what we're gonna change. But we'll change some of the other causes that interact with it. I feel like the main cause that needs to change is how people deal with social status. This is just an amplifier, it's not that important, but I'll find somewhere to put it. Okay. I should flip this. Like this. Okay. Only got 5 left to link from my original brainstorm. People waste most of the resources they use on learning projects. But learning here is an adjective, not a verb. Or verbal. Or no, you can read it 2 ways. You can read it as they waste most of the resources they use on the activity of learning projects. Or on projects of the learning type. Like projects for learning. People do things without knowing what their goal is. Why do they do that? That's not a social, is it? They do that because they don't know what the proper processes are for thinking, and they find thinking ineffective in the world because they're social. Okay. People give up on rationality and reality, focus on the social world. Knowing what your goal is before acting is a rational way of dealing with reality. Need another node. This limits people's knowledge of rationality and reality. They have some from childhood. They get rid of some. They don't learn much more as adults. Knowing. Oh, I already have that. Okay, perfect. There we go, linked. Admittedly, I just started with this node and I made the other three, but we have more linkings. But people don't know what to do next. People aren't confident to solve their problems. These are going to go somewhere around here too. Alright, more links. 4 more. People think, oh, I can do this one now. These two, they're both easy now. They're both bad learning process related. Move this over a little, move that out of the way. Put this here. Hey. People. Yeah, so. People seek compromises instead of decisive win-win solutions. This is I don't know, it seems important, so I'm gonna hexagon. People sabotage the learning. People waste most of the resources on learning projects. Lots of stuff would be pretty easy. Stop sabotaging. Well, that's just a consequence of this. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Why do they sabotage? What do they sabotage? It's an observed thing. There's a bunch of reasons they sabotage. One is they're trying to avoid being wrong or looking wrong. One is they don't like some of the things learning would involve. Okay, let's assume that static memes are related to social dynamics. And we're going to put that over with the social dynamics somewhere. Let's stick it on here and drag it over there. Brainstorm, dead. Delete. So people want high social status. Okay, so like this is a cause of the sabotage. And another cause is they want to hide weakness. I have that somewhere else. Where is it? Oh, what? You can just click in the ether and make a new root node if you just Took your arrow to the ether. Did not know. Okay, where's the weakness thing? Weak. Search. What's up there? Oh, dragging the wrong thing. Okay, I think that's good enough. I got that shit linked. Where am I? I've got these tabbed. What's not linked yet? It's just these. Everything else is... Oh no, this big thing too. But I've got a big linky. Look at this. There. All of that's linked. It's not linked so that there's like only one or two core causes, but there's major linkings here. Alright, where should it go? People get upset by criticism. People need goals. I'm gonna need to make like a summary tree maybe with less detail in it. This is not quite how you're supposed to do CRTs. They're supposed to be a bit more organized and like you're supposed to be a bit more careful with the wording and make them a bit slower. But I think because this is really hard, I needed to just make it any way I could, and like it's hard to just make it really good as a version 1. Is the difficulty, so it's better to make a chaotic one than get stuck. But when you do easier problems, you can go slower and be careful with your wording and do a better job of focusing on only the core issues because you have a better mental grasp of the overall picture even before you start. Whereas this, I was trying to like explore as I go a bit more. I did not have any sort of clear idea of where I was going to end up when I started. I didn't even have a clear idea of my topic. I was just like problems people have in FI discussions. That was sort of what I brainstormed. Which is, their problems are diverse, and I didn't do a very good job of having a representative sample. I just thought of some on like several main areas. But like, there's all sorts of large things that I just didn't include or think about at all. But you can add them later. Or you can make a different tree. So I still have these two that I wanted to link. I want to have everything linked. That's goal number 1. Link everything. So I have it in 3 groups now. This is people give up and focus on... Oh, giving up is down there. Okay. So... Okay, so this is sort of like the rational reasons people give up. Right, we have some reasons here. But there are also the social reasons people give up, which are very important. Oops, so I drag it by the root node. This one. I want to have some social reasons people give up. I mean, the social reasons are like they're getting punished and shit. People are punished by children. Children are punished by parents, teachers, and other authorities based on social dynamics. Lots of punishments, rules, and orders don't make rational sense. Children give up on the world making sense. Children focus on social in order to cope better and get punished less. Okay, and now I have this thing over here near the social stuff. Childish topics remind people of being punished during childhood. which they hated. Children try to grow up so they can be the authorities instead of the victims. Growing up basically consists of gaining social status. So they are above instead of below some people. YouTube having problems. Stream health. Looks okay here. I'll try watching my own stream though. Let's take a quick look. Copy. Mute. What's happening? Thought I just paste. Did I not paste and then hit enter? Just paste. Did I not paste and then hit enter? Just paste. Did I not paste and then hit enter? Just paste. Did I not paste and then hit enter? Make Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Discord big. Discord big and then we go back. Internet being the person, not the internet itself. He chose a little bit of a confusing name. I'm gonna call him IR or Internet Rules. Those are both less confusing. There will be an archive. So this is a reason for this. This is a cause of why people want to gain social status. Where's that? Oh, people want high social status. There. Oh, yeah, I confused him. See, I just talked about how confusing it was. Okay, and then I have this. What is this? Where does it go? Oh, people overreach and then fail, basically. Okay, so people won't do the childish topics. So they fail. Oh, they overestimate their capabilities. People overestimate their capabilities because they want to be grown up already. That's the linking node, basically. Jesus, what? I'm just gonna delete that and try again. That one glitched out. There we go. Right. People want to be grown up, so they try to view themselves as grown up and claim they are grown up already. Why is it? I don't know why it's being so big and long, but anyway. Nope. Zoom out. This needs to go down here somewhere. Children try to grow up. Perfect. We linked that one. Is everything linked now? Can I just drag it by like one thing? Oh, it drags each one individually, I see. So if I want to drag this whole thing, I have to like select it all. Anyway, let me drag this out of the way a bit. Alright, well that was pretty successful. I've got a version 1 of a current reality tree of why people can't have FI discussions. I'm going to ask for feedback on this. Yeah, okay, this is good enough for now. I'm going to ask for feedback on it, and then I'll work on the next one, the next version, or whatever later, and add more stuff and organize it differently, and maybe make like an outline tree. Because this is so messy. I think if I had an outline of just like the key points with a lot less of the reasoning, it'd be a lot easier to read it and figure out what it says. But I could work on the outline right now, I guess. No. Right. I'm gonna let people read this and they can make their own outlines. I will ask them to do that. Okay, so save, share, my mind node. Oh, I used diamond nodes? Ah, they don't matter. There are a few diamond nodes, they will get lost. They were not important. Alright, open in browser. Okay, so I need a Ulysses window. I'm gonna write something brief. I'm gonna make like a FI post or whatever. New window. Box. New. Everything else hidden. Alright, there we go. Okay. Free link. Paste. To. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna make a PDF as well. Tree PDF. Okay. Go to my node. Export. But you know what? I'm gonna put the exact date and I'm gonna put version 1. So April 23, 2020. I'll just make a new. Shift enter. Oh, didn't mean to move something. Zoom out more. Version 1. Wait, it just moved. Okay, whatever. By Elliot Temple. Alright, save. We will reshare. Upload, replace. Close. I'll give you guys the link on YouTube. Alright. Export to PDF. Diagrams. Free collection. Out pages. Theory. B1. Save. There we go. All right. Transmit. Query file. Okay, thankfully nothing in my home folder is actually private. Those names. Do I have a trees folder? Files. Oh, diagrams. I think I named it diagrams. Diagrams. Yep, there we go. I'm going to rename this with hyphens so that the link works for everyone without glitches and shit. We're going to copy. Right. https://curie.us files diagrams that thing. Is that it? Did it work? Oh, it worked. No problem. Easy. What, did I get a message? Oh, there's a picture of a burrito. Okay. Tree link, alternative tree link. I made a current reality tree version 1 regarding FI discussion and learning problem. I made it on stream. Highly recommend watching the process of creating it. Both to learn about CRTs and how to make them, and also to learn about FI issues. Okay, we're gonna get the stream link, copy, stream link. Oh yeah, you guys need the PDF link in stream chat. There you go. Well, my name's getting highlighted. Okay. Okay. Bold. Please help collaborate. What can you do? 1. Brainstorm more stuff. What are problems you have that I didn't include in my CRT yet? 2. Oh, right. Use Markdown. There. 2. Questions, comments, criticism. 3. Try to make an outline of the CRT. Make a smaller tree with just main points. Leave out most of the details and reasoning. Use that to try to understand how the tree fits together. Suggested addition Totally. I should put that last because this is the one people aren't going to do. This is just sort of like a generic. I think you could do 1 and 2 if you want to, even if you don't. 4, 3. I think you all have some difficulty. Know of that I didn't cover. Okay, there we go. We're going to put this in idea trees. And we're going to send it to FI. And we're going to put it on Curie.us. FI CRTs. Oh, I forgot to mention what CRTs are. Let me add that. There we go. All right. Edit. Oh. And then wrong window. Theory. Making idea trees. Yeah, let's put it here. I like my FI title. I'm gonna go copy paste it. Post message. Oh yeah, so I need to not save over that tree. I should have changed the file name to version 1, but whatever. I'm just gonna duplicate. Wait, what? Seriously? Oh, it appeared on a different monitor, that's why. Okay, V2. Alright, we'll now close that, and I will leave V2 open instead. I'm gonna rename this to V1 final. There we go, version 2. April question mark 2020 version 2. Okay, big success. Dream worked out. Alright, minor things I was gonna reply to Kieran. I can do that now. It was gonna be quick, I think. Yes, what does this mean then? Or I'm gonna quote the whole thing. Get started. Alright, Curie. It means that the sample is under specified and it doesn't have a clear meaning out operation, but E representative what X. Okay. One over. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but let me try asking my question again in a different way. When you read Popper, was your general impression the following? Agreed with most of it. You didn't find a bunch of logic error, wrong facts, bad arguments, etc. You just disagree with like most paragraphs are fine, you agree, no objection. Your issue is a mix of one, agreeing with a few big picture points, which you don't see as implied by the very detailed argument. Two, maybe you also a present or call that I is that right? Differentiate this situation of one who thought that is wrong. Many all over disagree, etc. A few disagree, but agree most of. Facts. Okay, that is all. Okay, it's something else I was going to reply to or do. What Did I? I don't know if I did. Is there anything on board? Oh, I know what it is. I had this tweet thread open that I haven't read yet. I'm gonna read this. Coronavirus is close to Teddy likes to write very vague things. I think most people just really don't know what he's talking about. And it's not that specific and it's hard to follow. And he's like not giving examples a lot of the time. I mean, a lot of his tweets I like, and these are okay, but he's too vague sometimes. That's a theme that comes up. Let's check word count now that I finished and I deleted the dupes in some sense. Well, I'll just word count the all of this. 714. So the total is 1,500. Okay, back to reading. Oh, one of these is wrong. Which is wrong? I'll just click them and see. Waiting for Curie. Alright, let's delete that. Does this one work? It does. Okay. What do you mean programmable? Ooh, new tweet thread. With the webhook when it is swiped, you can either do anything you normally do with the webhook, deny the transaction based on any logic you want, etc. Dynamically increase, decrease limits, permit, deny MCCs, etc. We have 2 seconds. Okay, I'm caught up enough on Twitter. Alright, goal accomplished. I'm gonna end the stream, guys.